Yo, 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 welcome to the Jump Podcast when no one's safe. In this edition, it's going to be an exciting one. Do loyal, honest, and faithful people exist? Loyalty, y'all already know. One hand washes another. When you in one room or in another room, and somebody saying something about somebody, are you loyal to that people? Honest people. Are they still honest people out there? You know, can you trust certain people with everything you got? And faithful people, do they exist, y'all? We're gonna talk about it right here at the Jump Podcast, y'all. And no one's safe up in here. And oh yeah, baby, we're taking over. Yeah. Yeah, we got an exciting show up in here, and let me bring the rest of our hosts up in here. First coming up is my girl, Tata. What up, Tata? How's everything tonight with you?
Everything is great, my brother. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm looking clear. I'm feeling good. My voice is sounding like Barry White tonight. So
Look,
yeah.
I don't know about Barry White, but okay. I
What? I don't sound like Barry White? Are you serious?
sorry, my brother.
Maybe somebody else to say something. Let's bring in our other host, our new host up in here, and she is our secret weapon. And we're gonna find out why. What up, secret weapon? What's going on there, Mel?
Hey, everybody. So much love. How's everybody doing tonight?
We
Good.
doing
How are you
good.
doing?
Except we don't
I
see
am
your
doing
face.
well.
We see more of your chin. Chinny chin chin.
Wait. Oh, okay. I gotta move back.
Yeah, move back because your neck is longer than your nails.
My
No
nails is
one's
not
safe,
that
baby.
long.
No one's safe. And
Sir,
coming in,
stop
Is
it
this
that.
far enough? Is this far enough?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
far
you're
enough.
good.
I was gonna say, hey, everybody. Don't do that because jump. I can go on your ass real quick. Stop playing.
Okay, don't get a timeout tonight. Don't get a timeout. And coming in, ladies and gentlemen, it is Money Life in my right hand business. What up, Money in Life? What's going on with you, bro?
I
Hello.
can't. I
I
cannot.
can't.
I,
He's so. I'll
bro,
tell you. Yeah, really,
sir.
with the face too. He looked like he had a good night and about to have a good weekend. So,
I
what's up,
I like
y'all?
your hat,
What's
Kobe.
going on here? Yeah, we like the
Yeah,
hat. Yup. Love the
that
hat.
No,
fedora.
Hey,
I like the hat for real. I like the hat.
Mm,
before
me
we get
too.
into this podcast, I want to say that next weekend it's going to be. Oh, wait a minute. I made a mistake here. This is a. Actually, it was signed Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. All right. Mike Tyson has always been my favorite, even when he messes up. Well, what do y'all think about this fight with Mike Tyson and Mayweather Jr.?
That's
But
a
is it
play fight.
real?
That's
Is
a
it
play
is
fight.
it
Real fake.
It's a play fight.
is it legit though? Are they really gonna fight
I don't
Okay,
or
know. Let's
is
ask.
it legit?
Let's
Kobe.
ask
why?
Don King Jr. here. Don
It
King
is
Jr. Is it
legit.
real?
It is legit. It is
All
legit.
right. I hope it's a
So
good
what
one.
what
I
are the
hope.
specs of it?
They don't have it logistics already typed out, but it's going to happen 2026, and Mayweather agreed to it. It was initiated by Tyson's camp, and Mayweather said, "Of
Let's
course,
do
why
it.
not? I've been doing it for
No,
30
no. He
years.
said I'm gonna do it. I've been what he said. I've been doing it for over 40 years.
30 years. There you go.
Yeah. So,
Mm,
mm,
Well, I hope that 40 years become a good fight because, you know, it's been they two greats right there. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But just to recap what I was gonna say, next weekend,
Mhm.
this fight, Alvarez versus Crawford, that's gonna be a great fight, and that's gonna be on Netflix. So everybody that don't know, if you
It's
got Netflix, you can watch this fight. It's gonna be a great, great fight. I can't wait to see it. I already got my menu ready and everything, and I'm staying home that night. What
Okay,
do y'all think
what's
about
on
that
your
fight? You
menu?
know,
What's on your menu though?
chicken wings and probably carrots or something. I don't know.
Hot chicken wings.
Chicken wings. Kobe, what do you think about that fight? Who you got your money on? And please don't say
I don't
Crawford.
have my money on anybody. I would put it on Crawford, to be honest with you,
Why? Why would you put
because
your money on Crawford?
Bud is the real deal. The only problem is I don't think he got enough weight up in order to, because that Carnelo is a big boy. So that's my only problem with it. It's definitely gonna be a good fight.
I
I
need
can't
you
wait
to
to see
make
it.
I need you to make better decisions because why would you put your money on him? Like you gotta think about it for real, for real.
And why? And what is your take on it, man?
My take on it is like I'm always gonna go with like the best decision. Okay, okay. So you said your decision was Crawford.
I'll probably go with probably. It's not a definite. I want
Okay.
Crawford, but uh, honestly, what's going on now? That weight issue. There's a reason for
Right.
weight classes. There's a what reason for that would be like me dealing with a big fat chick. She's out
Look,
of my class.
I was gonna say if a big bitch hit me, I'm be like, might lose. I know I can
Do
fight,
we
but
have
if
a problem with
we got
big
a problem,
bitches?
we got a problem with how he gonna hit him. That's what we
I
got a
want to know
problem
what
with.
problem he's got with big bitches. Are you afraid we gonna beat your ass? Is that what it is?
He did go to training today, so maybe maybe.
like I don't know. I'm,
All right,
I'm, I'm,
so let's go ahead,
I'm
Namel.
hoping.
Finish up.
But no, like I was just saying, like sometimes you need to go with the bigger person because he don't even hit that hard. Crawford don't like his punches. He land all his punches when he punch. However, they don't have the same like okay. So when the people are judging it, it don't hit the same weight. You have to think about that too.
Well, that's
Mm.
that's why I didn't definitely pick Bud
Yeah,
for that reason. There's a weight class for again. There's a weight class for a reason. You gotta stay away
yeah.
from them big backs.
Look,
And
I
and
was gonna say
Canelo
because
is a big back. What
it is a
what
big back
happened?
for real,
Tata,
for
why you
real.
looking like that?
Tata,
You
you
got it
okay?
out for big people today. You got it
No,
out
I
for big
don't.
people today.
No,
First it was fat people, then it's big backs.
I don't
Oh,
know.
what they kind of the same
What?
thing in this conversation.
I don't
They
know what
kind
you're
of the
talking
same
about.
thing.
I'm taking notes, bro. I'm taking
Dude, listen,
notes.
listen.
And
Okay,
taking no
I'll say
prisoners.
this: if
Strike
somebody
two.
hit you, if
Strike
somebody hit you
two.
at 190 pounds and 160, it's different. So
Yeah,
that's why I was just like, yeah,
That
it's
is kind of a big
no, it's
you
a
know.
whole different thing. So I'm just like, I don't know.
We're gonna see next weekend. We're gonna see next weekend. That's all I gotta say. I can't wait. And let's get into the podcast. Do loyal, honest, and faithful people exist? I know y'all saying, nah, that thing is dead. There's no more loyal people. There's such thing as that. And then some of y'all probably saying, yeah, there's a few, not a
no,
lot,
I think
but
that I
in a
think
few.
there's a lot of
I,
loyal
I think
people.
it is I'm on your side. Go ahead, you go first.
I'm No, I'm just throwing a general statement. There's a lot of loyal people. They just not in the United States. Go
No
overseas, bro.
That's a
bullshit.
lie.
Go
Bullshit.
No,
overseas, bro.
that is
Go
false.
Bullshit.
overseas,
Hell
bro.
no.
Bullshit.
Go.
No.
Look at
No,
me.
don't go
Go
overseas. Hell
overseas.
no. No, absolutely not.
No.
Oh,
First of
why
No,
you
all,
gotta go overseas though? Why you gotta go overseas to have loyal, honest people when we have
just
That's
here in
my
because you've
America?
point.
had just because you've had bad experiences with
Exactly.
one unexperienced, probably, and I want to say very immature little girl. That's probably why you're saying that.
it ain't
But
gotta
if you
be a
would have gotten
premature.
yourself a real ass woman who
Mm.
knows about loyalty and respect, then that's
Hmm.
different.
She got a
I,
point, Kobe. She got a point.
I will say
Don't
this.
start that got a point crap.
No,
Crash out.
she definitely has a point because you just been messing around with the wrong people because it is loyal as trustworthy people here. You probably was just making bad decisions and you didn't meet them.
Oh, it's my fault that
Yeah, it's your fault. 100% your
I'm
fault.
appalled that you think it would be my fault that I
It's your fault.
chose wrong.
You
Oh
chose
my
wrong.
gosh, how I would choose wrong? I thought women would see. I'm confused.
Yeah,
I'm
you
very
definitely confuse.
confused.
You confuse little girls with women. Definitely. We get that.
I
We get
thought,
that.
but see, I was. See, this is why I'm confused. I was taught that women are the cream of the crop, and there's sugar and spice and everything nice. So I thought if I just pick anything up, right,
You thought what? If you just pick
Uh,
anything up,
I
again.
would pick
Again.
anything up out of the woman thing. Any of these women that's out here, I'll pick any of them up, right? I would,
you made a lot of
pick
bad
one.
No.
decisions.
No. No.
A
Put
lot
that
of
shit
bad
down.
decisions.
Put that shit down.
I
Take
would
that
say,
take that shit down.
I'm
and
trying to
Because
pick her
no.
up.
No. Listen. You keep
look,
on trying
I
to
couldn't
pick
even
up
finish.
shit
I couldn't even
that
finish
don't
drinking my water.
you need what you're trying to pick up is see a lot of these men nowadays don't look for what the person has inside. They only look at the outside shell.
What?
Okay? They
No,
What?
only look at the
No,
no.
outside
no, no, no,
shell.
no, no,
Hold
no,
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 on.
no.
no,
Hold
no,
on.
no. Look, I think you're saying it wrong. A lot of people they don't look for what they value in a person. I won't say looking inside and stuff like that because you can look inside for somebody that's 22, 23, all this other stuff. Men want a certain thing.
They want
However,
a
it's
trophy.
like
They want a trophy so they
No,
can show
no,
off.
no.
no. I don't
I
think they
want
want a
peace.
trophy. They want somebody that they can build with.
You
And
know why you say that, Kobe? And I'm sorry, Secret. I didn't mean to cut you off. But you know why you said that, Kobe? You said no, right? They don't want a trophy
No, they don't.
no, don't nobody want no trophy.
because you are a grown ass man. Now go to the 20-year-old, 30-year-olds, and 40-year-olds, and they'll be like, "Oh no, baby, you too thick for my taste. Oh no, girl. Oh
Oh
no, girl, your hair is too short. Oh no. You listen. Nowadays, that's why. Like right now, if I get a man in front of me and starts nitpicking, I'm just gonna look at them and look down, look up, look down and look up, and I'm gonna say, you know what? You talking about you picky as fuck, but I want to know what you got in your package.
no, I have to disagree with you on this part because it's not like
Why?
they're looking for a trophy. They're like most men are looking for somebody that they can build with. They're looking for somebody that's gonna like add to like what they're already doing. Like a lot of men, like we have to think about it. Our age, they're already established. They're already all this other stuff. They not gonna look for nobody that's gonna be like, oh, I'm a hanger on. They looking for somebody they could
I
like continue to build with.
I get
And
Says
then
you.
who?
and
Says
then
who?
you talking about short hair and stuff like that. Like It's
I
a
don't want
lot
no
of people that
bald
have,
headed broad.
but
You
no,
see?
this no, let me cut you off. It's a lot of people that have short hair.
Yeah,
Like I had to grow my hair as well, but at the end of the day, I present myself very well. Like
But
I don't
you
have short
exactly.
hair.
but you wouldn't be
Don't
qualified.
I won't say don't get me wrong. I make sure I get my nails done. I make sure I get my hair done.
Men don't care about
Nobody
that.
even knows. Nobody even knows how long my hair is because I present myself in a certain way. So don't say you looking for a certain type of person when you're not presenting yourself as a certain type of person.
Right.
Mm,
Okay. I get that. But there's still immature men out here that still look for the looks instead of looking for the
But
loyalty
why
side.
would you why would you even want to deal with somebody that's immature that does
I
not
don't.
see?
I don't. I don't. I don't.
Okay.
I personally don't. I don't deal with none of that shit. None of it. But I've seen it.
I feel like
I've
them
seen it
people
happen.
are still attracted to you, and then you entertain that because there's no way that anybody that is on that spectrum, I would not deal with them.
I agree.
So you have to like think about what are you attracting or what are you dealing with because it's nobody that can attract me that's on that level. So you
Okay.
have to think about it. You have to think
Now,
about what you're doing.
now, jump. Let me ask you because you always asking us. Now,
right.
I want your point of view. What,
I don't.
what, you know what, Kobe? Put him on timeout for 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
You got it.
What? 1, 2.
Booyah.
Bye. Bye. Okay.
I
Now, jump.
appreciate jump and his friend. They can put me on mute if they want to, but I said what I said and I meant what I said. You cannot present yourself as a certain in a certain level and you want somebody at a certain level because I'm not
Exactly.
saying so like just like let's be for real. Let's deal with people like it you can't deal with a man like you want him at a certain level. Like let me say this. You can't deal with a man like I want a man at this certain perspective, but I'm not at this certain perspective. You cannot like think like I'm gonna do this. That's period. Like, how are you thinking that I'm gonna get somebody and I'm not at that level? And I'm not trying to be funny, but for real, how are you
But
gonna
what's
get
the level?
somebody and the level is at least making sure you're like you are like you're presentable. You coming out, you're every day. It's cool. Because I will say this, I wasn't coming out every day presentable. Cause when I went through my depression, I was coming out terrible. I ain't want nobody to see me. However, if we talking about like I'm gonna come out and I want a man to see me a certain way, that means I had to make myself presentable in a certain way.
A real man, like y'all say, a real man is not worried about
Wouldn't care.
how
No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
how you gonna tell a
But
real man that's a lie.
Because that's a okay. So okay, what you saying? Okay, you saying you gonna pick me up when I'm at my worst?
I've done it to a woman that I'm not worried about. See, here's the thing. All jokes aside, it's not about how the. I mean, looks are a wonderful thing, but
I'm not.
the thing that we're worried about as a man is, and it's not even the piece. It's the compatibility and whether or not that she is going to listen. If she listens, then
Hmm.
how she
yeah.
looks, she could be a 5. We'll take a 5 that
Oh,
listens
oh,
over a 10,
like I
over a 10.
disagree.
Do you
I
remember what I said last week?
yes, I
What did you
do.
say
But
last week?
like no, like this a real conversation. So I disagree. what you saying, she could be a 5 because it's time. I ain't gonna lie, I was a 5 when I was going through my worst ever in
Wait,
my
so
life.
you saying at your worst you a 5?
No, like what happened with me, I was a 5.
Okay. So
So
why you think at your worst you're a 5? You can't be lower than that?
nah, I never be worse than a 5.
Oh my God.
Oh my
No,
God! You
okay.
said you was a 5 though,
No,
No,
I
I
said,
said
and
why
that
you?
was at your
No,
best.
that's crazy. That's crazy that a woman would think at her worst she's a 5 and a 5 is an average.
everybody need to calm down. I didn't say that was an average. I
No, it
said
is the average. An average
I was
woman's 5.
I was down bad. Like that's all I was saying.
So you said when you was down bad, you was an average looking chick.
Mm, yeah, like
That's
y'all.
crazy.
Yeah, no, like for real. Like
That,
Women
that
have
just
an
happened.
overinflated ego.
no,
Thank
I
you.
don't have an ego. It's really like I never look bad. However, I did
I'm
not take
done.
care of myself.
I'm done. So you said when you was bad, you look
No,
average. Cause
yeah,
5 is average. That an
It
average
is.
girl is 5.
I had honestly,
You're saying
real
the
for real.
average girl is a 5, and on your worst day,
No,
when you trash, you're a 5.
I really was. I was a 5 for real.
You
Like
can't make this up.
I really was. I was a 5. However, I wasn't taking care. I wasn't supposed to do like what I was supposed to do for myself. I wasn't get my nails done.
Oh,
I
I like
wasn't
this
taking care.
conversation.
Like no, it's a
um,
real conversation.
No, I
yeah.
love it because I found out a woman. I said this before. Women have overinflated egos
No,
that they
no.
think that
Okay, first
But
of all,
but
I
wait a
don't have an
minute.
overinflated
But wait a
ego
minute,
at
y'all.
all.
Hold on, Mel. Hold on. So I understand what y'all saying, but the 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 honest and faithful part, it goes both ways, right?
when the faithful
It-
came out, we wasn't even up to the faithful part.
I
Okay,
see that.
Why you
I was
interject?
more into.
Why are you interjecting faithful?
I'm
no,
gonna step back.
no.
I'm gonna. Tata, you got your
No,
popcorn.
Please
Let's
do.
watch the show. Let's
Listen,
no,
watch the show.
listen. I'm
no.
crying over here.
Let's
Listen, you
I'm
watch the
have the
fucking
show
right
crying.
interjection.
because he found
You
something
have the right
interesting. So go ahead.
interjection. Like I am a 5 without that. However, I told him I wouldn't clean it up myself. I wasn't like going to get my nails done and stuff like that. Listen, he talks about all that, but I was just regular. Like let's be for real. Regular
Wait a
can
minute.
be
What's
a
a
5.
regular? What's a regular? Hold on. What's a regular?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I want to know what's a regular first.
I don't
Tata,
know.
don't you want to know what's a regular?
Now, you a regular.
You more of a regular.
Jump, jump, jump. I want to know exactly what your thoughts on this topic because we heard a little bit of me from Secret and Kobe. How about you? What are your thoughts?
I
Oh,
think they all go together. The loyalty, honest, and faithful all go together. Okay, it's a total package. If you don't have one, you don't have the other. If you know what I mean. Because when you're
I
in a
agree.
relationship, loyalty is everything. Is having each other's back no matter what. Then being honest,
That's the
picking
main
out
thing. Like
a,
we
That
a,
we
a,
if
talk
you
a,
about
if
a
you can't be
situation.
honest, listen.
Can't
If
be
you can't be
faithful.
no.
honest,
It's not a
You can't
being.
be faithful.
It's not about being honest. It's about being transparent. That's the biggest thing. You have to be transparent because you could be honest, but transparent is something different.
but they
Like,
all go together. Like they all go together. You can't have one without the other.
Mhm.
It's impossible,
No,
and that's
no,
why a lot of things
I could be honest, and I don't have to be faithful because I'm
no, but
honestly
negative,
it's
telling you.
negative,
You
transparent.
negative.
can't be you I'm sorry. You cannot be honest if you're not being faithful
Yeah,
because you're lying. You're
No,
sitting
I'm
there.
telling you what I'm doing.
Oh,
you're
so
I
not
you
have no.
being honest.
I can't
oh
lie.
wait. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So that's a whole different conversation
No,
because
it's that's what he
if
said.
you're hold on. You said you can be honest, but you can't be faithful. If you can't be faithful, okay, I understand. But at least does your partner or whoever you're with know that you're not faithful?
Look, friend, I feel like me and you on the
Yes,
same, like we on the same page, but he not on the same page because he don't want to be transparent. Be transparent.
I am being transparent. I'm telling
So
you.
you're
No, but
telling
That
me,
no, you're
okay,
not.
so you're telling me that your other half, you were honest with them and said, "Hey, I'm 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 honest with you,
And
but I
I'm
can't be
telling you
But
the
faithful.
I'm not
whole
faithful. But I'm not faithful.
But I'm
That
not
doesn't.
faithful."
That makes
That
no
means you're
sense.
not
And
loyal.
it's because
That means you're
exactly,
not loyal.
and you're not honest. And if you're
no,
And
not honest,
you're
you
you're
not
are
not loyal,
loyal.
honest.
you're
All
not
right.
faithful.
You're
Then
honest. You're honest because you said to the person that you're not being faithful, but that does not mean that you're loyal because you're not. Because if
but
you are loyal, you would be faithful.
I'm loyal to
I
myself.
agree.
you
I
loyal to
agree. I
yourself.
agree. I
You
agree.
Oh my,
you
okay,
you're loyal to yourself, then stay by yourself.
exactly.
No, because a
I
woman
agree,
will
Ron.
take it.
A
Who?
woman will, a
A
woman will
child,
take
a
it.
little girl, not a real woman.
Why are we name calling Tata? Don't do that. Don't name call.
Okay,
What
These
did I
women,
say? How did I say?
because you
I
said
said
they a child.
a
No,
child, a
grown
little
women.
girl.
As long
No.
as they know
no,
their situation,
no,
it's
no,
So
fine.
that
no.
mean no. So
Okay,
that means
okay.
that that
No,
woman
no, no,
it knows it's not a
no.
relationship. It's an
That
open relationship, which is different.
Tata said
Mhm.
I was a little girl because I don't understand because I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. So she did say that, and that's cool. But you still lying.
What?
That
No, she's
I
not lying. She's actually telling the
no, I
No,
truth
she's
didn't
because
saying
No,
me.
no,
Kobe,
oh,
Kobe.
Kobe,
I didn't
Kobe, you
say
know
you
you
lying.
always lying, Kobe.
No,
You
I
know deep in
said
your
hold on, rewind. I said she called me a little girl because I wasn't understanding what she was saying. And I
No,
accepted, but
No,
you're
that's not what
lying.
she said. She
no, no,
said
no, 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 no.
she was talking about the. She said that a little girl would accept what I was saying
And
is.
I was a little girl in the whole
Oh, so you would
conversation.
accept it? I,
Yes.
God bless you.
What happened? I
God
was a
bless
little
you.
girl.
Yes, you are because you would accept that.
So, hold on. So, secret, you would be okay with having a open relationship with the person that you're sleeping with.
No, I never said an open
I should
relationship.
hope not.
I said that's what was thrown on me. And I
Oh,
was
But
just
so
that
you
like,
found out later? So you found out later that he was
yes,
with
I
someone?
found out later. Like, how y'all not catching up? Yes,
No,
okay.
but all right.
no, we didn't.
So
I didn't understand any of that part because I was talking to Kobe. I didn't even know that you were talking or referencing about yourself. My
Oh,
apologies.
no, it's okay. I threw it out there. You didn't catch it. It's fine. Yeah. Open relationship. Yep, got through on me.
But even if you have an open relationship, you still got to be kind of
I don't
loyal.
want no damn open relationship.
it's not an open relationship. It's what Kobe says goals. I don't know why y'all call it open
What the
relationship.
bro?
What the heck
Yo,
wrong with y'all, yo?
the
Oh,
experts think differently. The experts don't think that we're right. You, I'm pretty sure. Kobe, you want to play a clip, man, so we can have
no,
further
I feel
clearance
like I
here
told y'all
of
the
what's
whole
going
story.
on.
Oh, so wait. Okay. Now, since you said that, ma'am, ma'am, Miss Secret Weapon, you tell me.
No, you
So
can
the
say Mel. It's fine. What
so
happened?
so you telling me that they put you in that situation, you didn't know, but what happened after you found out about the situation?
It's nothing that happened. Like that.
They
Like
cheated on you. They cheated on you. And then once you found out he was cheating, did you accept it?
okay, now you throwing it in my face. No, I didn't
No,
accept
I'm
it.
asking. It's all right
No,
if you accept it. You're a grown
no,
woman.
I didn't. Like that's the
Oh, okay.
thing. Like I didn't accept anything. I was just like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do this. However, do I still want that man? And are we still in a relationship? Yes, we are.
Okay. That's a different
Somebody gotta
perspective.
say, hmm?
No, like that's the real answer. I know that's the answer I want. However, like he did some shit, and I'm just like, I just still want you. So here
Oh,
But
we
how
is.
did
you
but how
still
does
want
that
him
work
though.
out? Yeah, yeah.
So
I
so okay, Mel,
okay, real answer.
hear me out. Hear me
Mm-hmm.
out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we Leos here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I'm listening.
follow me. Okay.
You sure you
No,
want her to follow you?
no,
Yeah,
no, for
I
real.
need to
Like,
turn my
not
camera off
okay.
on this one.
I'm right
Stop it,
behind you.
guys. Stop it.
For real.
So so because the love is so strong that you have for this man, you've accepted the conditions that is placed upon the relationship because
I
you
don't.
it's hard to let go.
I don't want to say it. I've accepted like it. It seems so bad when you say it out loud. However,
I don't think so, man.
eh,
I mean, listen,
it's
everybody is different, okay? And I'm going to
okay.
tell you and I'm going to tell you an example. Me and my ex, we had a very unique relationship where we had an open relationship. But the open relationship,
I can't do
wait,
no fucking. Okay, go
but
ahead.
the only open relationship was, okay, was that he wanted to bring a third person into the relationship.
Girl,
I
boy.
can't bring a third person
A
in
girl.
because
Uh,
no, I can't. I can't
Now,
do. Okay, like let's talk about this. Like I'm not into girls. Like I could never.
me neither.
No, but I could never do it. Like a girl, I could never do it.
I I said the same thing. I could never do it. I've never been with a woman.
y'all don't
You
I've
love
said
never
him
the
been.
then.
same
Hold
thing.
on. Hold on.
Y'all don't love him.
I've I've
Yeah, I was
never
gonna say
been with
that.
a. Hold on. Let me finish. I've never done anything to a woman. Never, because I'm strictly dickly. I love dick too much. I'm sorry. But,
So does
but
Jumpstart.
for the
You
pleasure
you
of my
left them out the mix.
man,
You
but
left them out the
for the
oh
pleasure of my man,
uh-uh,
I
uh-uh.
accepted him to bring
No,
a third party into the
mm-mm.
relationship, but
Nope.
there was restrictions. I was to choose
What?
the person. I was to choose the person.
Okay.
I needed to make sure that I was okay with this person, that I wouldn't feel uncomfortable. Number two. And number three, um, there had to be trust. If there was no trust from the beginning, everything would stop. And everything went good. Everything went good until the third party got obsessed with me, not
My
even
Let
my
pussy
me
taste.
man.
I would say
Ah,
let
my
me
ta
pussy tastes
ta
good.
ta ta ta
let me
ta.
ask you
Like
a question. All right.
Mm,
real
And
answer.
this is yeah, and I know we have talked about two girls and one guy. Now,
mhm.
if it was vice versa, if it was two guys and one girl, do
You
you
gay?
think hold on, do you think that the man afterwards will respect you?
What?
Yeah,
No, he ain't gonna like he not gonna feel the same way about me with me putting a dick like down my throat. Period.
I
I,
agree
I
with
think
you.
I think I think adding another partner to any situation is a
However,
bad idea,
it
especially if
is.
you have
It is.
feelings for that person. Okay,
It
and
is.
that's where the
I
loyalty
will say
comes
this.
in. That's where the loyalty
Mhm.
and the faithful come in, because I've never been in that situation. I've seen that situation, and it never works out pretty. Like Tata says,
Mhm.
there's always somebody
Like
who's going to be
Tata, for real, for
attached
real. I swallow a
with
Yep.
dick.
that
You
other
think
person,
my man gonna
and
feel the
that could
same way
create
about
a
me?
lot of
No.
conflict. A
You're
lot
one
of
hundred
N-
conflict.
percent. You're one hundred
Now,
percent correct. A man will not feel the same about
He
you
won't.
after
He won't.
seeing that.
He
mm-mm.
won't.
No.
And the
Exactly.
same
Now,
thing with a woman. And same thing with a woman. If there's two
That's not
women and
now,
true.
one guy,
That's
she
not
may
true.
not feel comfortable afterwards. Tata, am I right? In a situation like that, when two women with one man,
No, that's not the same.
after the
Women don't
no,
feel the
it's
same.
situation,
not the same. It's not the same. I'm cutting it off. Don't even go there. It's not the same.
It's not the
Because
same.
I will tell you, um, oh, having, okay, for example, and I have to say, example, me, I use myself as an example because I lived it. Okay. Me, personally, the third party got obsessed with me. And I immediately turned to my man and I said, I ain't having it. This is done. It ended.
Uh,
It ended within, I want to say, maybe 2 months. Okay. The
but
reason being, because she loved the fact, okay, that I,
mhm,
every time if my man wanted to do something to her or with her, he would tell me and I would say, okay, do it, time, place, whatever, but I'll be there to watch.
why
That's
would
fine.
but
I'm
no, but why
okay
would
with that.
why? Hell no. Like
Mel,
okay,
Let
Mel,
me, well, hold on. Let me finish talking. Hold on. I get it. Okay. I'm talking from my experience and I'm talking about when I was younger. Okay.
okay, yeah.
which
Okay.
was probably
Now,
yesterday.
shh, shh, cállate. But,
I'm saying,
anyways, now, mind you, when I told him that, he was too like, oh no, but give her a chance. So then I told him, I said, how would you feel if I want to bring a man? And his whole demeanor changed. And I said, this is over. It's not happening anymore. You decide what's going to happen. A couple of months down the line, unfortunately, I had a death in my family, which was my son, and he was there. Get this, the same person that I was with for 10 years. Okay.
Mm.
Again, he was younger than me as well. Okay. My ex, I'm a cougar. Sorry. I like younger.
How much
Keeps me
younger?
active.
How much
yeah,
younger?
how much younger? Where's the time?
How
Like,
many
when does it
years?
stop?
You
10
guys
years,
know
20
him.
years younger?
She
Like,
said
we
You
don't
10
want to, we don't
both.
want
years.
to,
Y'all not
man,
listening.
I
She
don't know
said 10
nobody.
years.
There's a
I
there
didn't
it
ask
was
who I
a
knew.
15, but you
I
know
don't know
him. It's a
nobody.
15-year gap.
15 years? Wow.
Who, Santa
Man, she
Claus?
15.
already said that. Let her finish the story.
Wow.
Who, my cousin
15.
Vinny?
I
Who, my
I
cousin
got him
Vinny?
as a
ain't
baby. No.
get him.
No, but we were together for 10, 11, 10, 11 years, and I have no regrets,
You
none.
trained him?
And hold
You
on, it gets
trained him.
better. I did. I did. I'm very proud. But what I'm not proud of is that because I was so in love with him, Mel, I started to throw the eye, and
You
started to say, no, it's okay. And guess what he did?
what he
Left
do?
you
What he do?
for an older
He,
woman.
he
No,
look. No,
he ended
he
up,
wanted to
hold
marry you.
on. No, baby. He married my best friend.
Oh my fucking God.
What?
Are you serious?
Booyah. Hold on.
All
I
right, we
got.
move into the
Wait
next
a
topic.
minute.
We
Wait a
move into
minute.
the next topic.
Hmm.
That's a
So,
bombshell.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. That was a male question. You say, hold on. Y'all was fucking like that and he married your best friend?
mm,
He
Apparently,
yeah,
married your
something was
best
going
friend?
on, but the rent.
yeah.
That's crazy.
How
All
Something
right,
He
your
so
best
married my
crazy.
friend?
he married my best friend a year
Your
after
best
my son
friend.
died.
ooh.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
so
crazy.
question.
And I've been single since.
it
All right,
ain't
I
no
would be
question
single
after
too.
that.
no, I'm
Like,
moving it. I'm moving it along now.
Oh, now
So
we moving it along. Go, Kobe.
that's crazy.
like a year
So
after
what?
your
All
son
right, so
died,
I got something that goes down this
I got a
line.
lot of questions.
What about how comfortable are you as a
Talking
person
about it.
with being no
Yeah.
wait. Or how comfortable are you with being the side chick?
No, she wasn't a side chick. I feel like she was the main chick. It was just somebody else that just came in.
There's just a question. I'm
Oh, you
asking
talking about
you. I'm asking you.
how comfortable am I
How
being a
comfortable are
side chick?
you with being a side chick?
Hmm. That's a good question.
Okay, wait.
That's a hard question.
And
It's
she
not a
should be
hard
okay
question.
because she's a side chick right now. She should be okay with it. Right, Mel?
Okay, first of all, I don't need you to answer the question for me. I'm
My
fine.
apologies. My
Like,
apologies, Mel.
don't answer it like that. Like, I was fine because I had a side nigga too. So
Oh,
let's be for real.
Touche.
Nah.
Oh my God. This is
First of
just
all, let me
getting
see.
better.
I need you to put your face in the camera, number one.
I thought it was already. Wait,
No, move
okay,
back.
okay.
Okay.
You're good.
The
Now
whole
now
world.
I need you to tell me, are you comfortable with being a side chick?
First of all, I had a side nigga too, so let's not
No, I'm
say
not
like
even
I was.
talking about
No,
your
let's not
current
get off.
situation. I
Let's not
mean
get
in
off subject.
generals.
Mm-hmm.
In general.
I had no problem.
Really?
Wait a minute. Hold on. So
Because I could not
you telling us, Mel, that you had no problem being a side chick
I didn't.
no, we're
Well,
not saying
whatsoever?
we're not
Team
using
Leo.
we're not using see, this is your problem. Stop saying our current situation. I'm asking in general.
I
And,
I I, I had no problem.
oh, interesting.
Okay.
Why is it interesting? I didn't.
What about you? What about you, Jumpstart? Or my fault,
Listen,
Crash Out?
no, number one, I will I will have a major problem because
He
either
never knew
I'm
I was
number
a side chick.
one or I am none. That's how I live by. I'm not gonna
I
be
think
playing this game.
I think that's subjective. Jump start.
I,
Like
I just
I
I just it's different strokes for different folks. You know, this world is all kinds of people. But me personally, because he asked me personally, I will have a problem with it. Yes, I'm not gonna be a side dude for
okay.
no
Why would
chick
you have a problem with it?
because
Yes.
what is the honesty and loyalty and the faithfulness coming? I ain't got
Ain't
time for
nobody
games
It
talking
like
is
about
that.
that.
For that I
it
say,
is
Listen,
for that
honest.
I say,
It
for
is
that I'll
honest.
say, for
It's
that I'll
honest.
say.
They
Listen,
telling you
for that
straight up.
but for
okay.
that I'll say,
So
if she's the main
jump.
chick and I'm the main dude, then you have to keep it together like that. I'm not gonna have
Jump.
my chick have another dude. If that's the case, then she can stay with the dude. I'll find somebody
Why
who's
you feel that way?
I'm just
But
saying,
Jump,
you
you
asked
What
me
if
a
you can't
question,
do the
and I'm
plumbing?
telling. Oh, I could do the
everybody
plumbing.
be quiet.
I could do the plumbing. Anybody could do the plumbing. But the problem is, you do the plumbing. What comes afterwards? Is the plumbing just the
You
foundation
do.
of a relationship?
Okay,
The
wait,
plumbing is
wait,
not the
stop,
foundation of a
stop.
relationship.
You knew me for years, right? You knew me for years, right? You know I was going through divorce 4 years, right? I wasn't just an extra side bitch to somebody. I was dating somebody after, like, I was still being married, but it took 4 years for us to get divorced. So I wasn't like just like out here in these streets. Cause when you knew me and all this other stuff, I wasn't out here in these streets, right or wrong.
You wasn't out in these streets, but the way you was saying it tonight, you ain't had a problem being a side chick. So
No,
it
I said no. What I said was I was a side chick because I found out after the person I was dating that he was still like dealing with what he was dealing with. But I know I dealt with something for 4 years. Don't make me seem like I'm a hoe.
I didn't make you seem like nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
Nobody,
laughing.
no,
But yeah, but he
Nobody
laughing
here
and
made you
all
seem
that.
like nothing. I
no,
didn't say
nobody called
Mel
you
be
a hoe, and
trifling.
that doesn't
Nobody
determine you
called
being
you.
a
Yeah,
hoe either. No,
Wait,
that
but
does
Yes, it
not even
does.
listen.
determine.
Yes, it
you
does.
just want to
Yes,
have
I was.
fun.
I know I was a side chick for 2 years. For real, for
Knowingly.
real.
And it's okay, Mel, because you know
And
what?
willingly.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I was so hurt after what my ex did that I continued to be with him for the first 3 years of their marriage as a side chick
Oh,
The
until,
truth comes out.
of course, I ain't gonna.
no,
I don't have any regrets. But then guess what happened? I
You grew
grew
up.
the fuck up.
I was gonna
I
say
grew
that
the
you grew
fuck
up.
up. I grew up, and I realized the older you get,
The
the
more
mm-hmm.
life
more the
values.
No,
more
no, no.
you value life, and I value my time so much now, and I want to just enjoy life. I don't want to be in no type of relationship where I have to be worrying about the other person or what they're doing or anything like that. So I just rather just be alone, enjoy my company,
But
travel, have
I
fun.
will say this, Tata. I don't want you to feel bad. I just really wanted, like, I just really wanted
But that doesn't
it to
feel
be
bad.
known, like, I really was like not like an extra side bitch. Like, I didn't know, and if I would have ever known that my, like, honestly, when I started dating, after my divorce started, I I wouldn't have dated, and then they known like you was gonna be a side nigga, cause the person I dated was gonna be a side nigga. I really would have not done that.
I would
But
never be aside anything.
oh, you'll be a side anything if you
I
was dating
wouldn't be
me.
aside. No, no,
You
no,
probably
no, no,
uh,
no.
could have.
Absolutely not. I can't be aside anything.
Okay,
I
how
can't.
would you know?
I don't even take sides when I go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't do
Listen,
sides. Sides is not me. I am the
you
main course.
you
Now
would have
she might be
known.
the side, but
You would
no,
have
I'm not.
known.
I would never be aside
I would have
anything.
dated you on the side, like for real. You would have not known.
How?
So,
I
so
initiate the
Kobe,
date. I initiate the
s-
date.
so
You can't date
We
me. I
no,
date
we could
you.
date. Like, listen,
No,
we
I
could
would tell
have
you
dated.
no. I would tell you no.
You would have not known because me
I
and my
would have
ex
told
husband,
you no.
we would not have, we wasn't living together. We wasn't nothing. I really was like, anybody that asked, I was like, I'm single. So you would have known.
Like I said, you are the person that get. I'm the one that initiate the relationship. So in order for me to initiate the relationship, I'm gonna tell you that this is your place and this is what it is. So therefore, I would never be a side guy. Never.
so you would never be a side guy, but you've had side chicks.
Nah. You know why I can't say side chick?
Exactly.
You know why I can't say side chicks? Because that means I will have a main and another woman. And
Oh,
I've
you would have
never
had a
done that.
man. Okay.
And
Okay.
I would
Okay.
never do that because I'm straightforward and upfront, and I'm letting them know that, yo, this is what it is, and this is
So you don't think you would ever like had dated me when I was going through my divorce?
hell no. You married?
Mm,
I wouldn't even
mm.
look at you
How would you know? How would you know I was married?
because you would tell me. And then I'm the type. I'm in
What?
computers.
Yeah.
I'd have looked up your real name,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden,
Hey, stalker.
How would you know my real name?
it's not hard. I'm in the computers. It's not hard.
No, you would have looked up my married name, not my name
I'd
that I
have
was
looked
going
up
by.
your real name. Yo, this is how easy it is. You'd have told me your name. I'd have looked it up, and then if I have your married name, I would look it up and be like, "Oh, you know what?" In conversation, where you got married at? You would tell me where you got married at. They got marriage records.
I don't think I would have told you all that.
Oh, I'd have found out. If you want to get with me, you gonna tell me what the hell I want to know.
Okay. That's cute.
Make sense?
No, it's cute.
I'm just telling you, it makes sense. You would tell me what I want to know, and that's why I initiate the relationship. You initiate everything else, but the relationship is me. So therefore, I am
Why you say it like that? I initiate everything else. I don't initiate nothing.
No, but I just mean in general. Generally speaking, what I'm in control of is the relationship. So I get to say whether we are in one or we're not. So therefore,
Look, I like to be a girl one time.
Okay.
So I be being a girl when it comes to relationships.
I hope you were the girl. You can't be the dude.
I am. I'm a girl. When it comes to relationships, I'm girl.
That didn't sound too confident. I need you to say that a little more confident.
No,
like I'm the girl.
I'm a girl when it comes to relationships. Like I really, really just want to be the girl, and I don't know how I feel. Like everybody think because like I be working and all this other stuff, like I can't be the girl. Like I want to be the girl, like all the way the girl. Like do girl stuff for me, like buy me flowers, like make sure I'm the girl. Even though I be doing weird, like somebody said, I be doing so much manly shit, like I be cutting my grass and stuff. But who else gonna cut the fucking grass at my house?
I cut grass too, and I love it. I love
That's
it.
manly.
I
That's
love
manly.
my yard. No, listen, you have to understand.
I do mechanic work.
I love my job. Like I love my grass. I love doing mechanic work because guess what? I've been here 10 years. Ain't nobody else did it except for me. So yeah, I like it. But I will say this. I ain't trying to do it every day on a Monday. Like if you here, please do it. Like I'm not gonna play pretend like, oh, I'm gonna do it because I'm here. Fuck no, I don't wanna do none of that shit. For real.
So you just want to be a feminine woman.
Yes. The only thing I wanna do is cook.
On Christmas?
No, I wanna cook. No, you laughing. I'm for real. I wanna cook. I wanna be in the house. I don't want to do any of the other stuff, like get my little nails done, all this other stuff. But I have to do it because guess what? Nobody else is here to do it. So what's gonna happen? I gotta do it.
Tata,
Like,
let's go into the comments. Let's go into the comments, Tata. What we got there?
What comments?
Oh,
We're not
my
even
bad.
on Facebook.
Yeah, I see a comment here. So somebody here is saying, so women can be a side piece and a man can't be a side piece.
Where do you see? Where are you seeing that?
Okay,
from the
Okay,
jump.
so
Go to the jump page. This is the
okay, you
jump
can
page.
reply
For
back
some
because I'm
reason,
on my phone. They can be both.
they can
They
be both.
definitely can be. Yes, they can be both.
What can be both?
A man could be a side piece and a woman can be a side piece.
But then that's chaos. It becomes
Mm,
chaos, yeah.
I don't think it's chaos as long as y'all have a conversation.
Explain that.
Um,
Please do.
if okay, so if if I'm your side piece, like I already know, like you have a wife, whatever, what you got going on, you can be my side piece too because it's not necessarily that I have to have a husband, but you not my like main thing. And then you have to like check in the same way I have to check in. Like if you say, "Oh, I'm coming by at this time of the day," we got to do the same thing because we both side pieces. That's how
Man,
you
a
what?
man. I, I,
Jump, I can't
I
find
can't.
you.
I can't see a man being a side piece. I just can't
I can see why you can't see a man be a side piece.
because that's not how that works.
That it. Oh, you trying to be more dominant.
I don't try. I don't
You
try.
don't try, but like
It's in the chat, Tata.
I, I'm gonna say
It's in the chat,
I
I
can't
Tata.
go in. I can't go in that chat.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You
gonna say
guys can't send
I
it to
love
me
it.
there.
I've had a side piece before. So yeah, I mean it's possible.
So wait, you had a side piece before. How
Mm,
did the guy? Did he have another woman? Did he have a main woman?
he had a whole wife.
So he wasn't the side piece.
Oh no, he was a side piece on what I had going on.
Yo, so all right, now how do you feel about doing that to another woman?
Okay, why do you think I'm supposed to feel bad? Like I feel like you
I want to know because I couldn't do that to another man. I couldn't.
okay, so this is what happened. First of all, she already knew who I was. She already knew like how I was in a relationship. They just happened to have a he got her pregnant before he got me pregnant.
Oh, so y'all was competing?
No, we wasn't competing. I didn't want to get pregnant. Like,
No, I meant competing for him to get
oh
him.
no, we wasn't competing from him because I could have him now if I wanted him. Um, I just didn't get pregnant because I didn't want to. She got pregnant. Well, I guess you can say competing. She got pregnant. Look, I guess
Hmm. This is
two years.
very interesting.
Yeah,
This is too
but
interesting.
yeah. However, comma,
Kobe,
it is now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, she
I
got
hope you
pregnant.
do think about it because you know it's
Why?
just a
Well,
situation that you putting yourself into. What do you mean? Why?
I'm not putting
Like I
myself
would.
into anything.
What
Like,
do you think, Kobe? She ain't putting herself into something.
no, I'm not.
Well, as a man, I couldn't do that to another man. One, um, I feel I'm lowering myself to be dealing
Well,
with. I'm saying as a man because traditionally as a man, I'm heading the relationship. So therefore, me dealing with another woman, dealing with a woman that has a husband. I mean, even if it's a boyfriend, I couldn't go in that situation.
I was
It's
gonna say
just
that wasn't my husband or anything, but like you like what you saying is as a man. At the time, he didn't know how to be a man. Like
But
we was
whoa,
dealing
whoa,
with
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not do that. Let's not
No,
do that
he didn't.
because let's put it this way: shouldn't a woman protect herself from that type
Oh
of
yeah,
situation?
no, like, and I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, I did. The person that he randomly got pregnant besides me was somebody that was a random. Like he met her
And he
at the
married her?
club. No, that's not his wife. That's not the person he married. It was a random.
But I thought you
Hmm?
said that you was dealing with somebody's.
I was dealing with somebody's husband. That's not the husband.
Oh, this is a totally different situation.
Like me and him we was dealing with each other for 6 years. Then the random person he got pregnant was a random.
Got you.
Yeah, so it was different. But yeah,
Totally got you.
yeah.
I,
He made it.
I'm totally lost.
Not
Are
Okay,
shocked.
you lost?
Crash out.
so I had a boyfriend for 6 years, and then he randomly got somebody pregnant after I say couple years because Melanie decided to marry somebody else. And I married somebody else because I needed to marry somebody else because I was on the timeline. So it had nothing to do with her. She cool now. They still together, and I'm glad they still together.
Hmm. I, I,
Like,
I, I, I feel for you.
yeah, I was gonna say
Feel for
it's a
you.
whole story, but yeah, that's where we are. But yeah,
So for all y'all, and especially that are in this
You better
kind
speed
yeah.
up
of
your thought.
And
situation,
I will say this: if it came to tomorrow, like if me and him talk, like me and him still talk, if he say marry me tomorrow, I probably would, cause I'm divorced from my ex husband now. But I would probably marry
Why did
him.
that take so long?
Why did it take so long? It wasn't on my timeline. No, for real, it wasn't on my timeline.
Tata. Let's get into the comments, man. That is
Bear
go ahead,
White, and
Tata.
I was just reading the comments. She said that's a lot of sharing for different bodily fluids.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's a lot of sharing for different bodily fluids. I think you have to follow like everything that went on. It wasn't like I was just letting people pass dick between me or like me passing vagina. I was like, well, I'm upside down. It wasn't that. It was the thing. I was with one person, then I was with one person. Like you looking at it different.
The only thing I'm looking at different is tonight was kind of like a lot of sharing, a lot of too much sharing.
It's
Some
not a
people
lot of sharing. Like, yeah,
some people
okay,
said I don't mind being a side chick, and then
okay.
all that stuff.
I said, okay.
Tata, let me ask you a question. If your daughter, okay, okay,
No, don't do
was
that. No, no.
wait,
Mm-mm.
I'm asking you a question. Hold on, I'm asking Tata a question. Hold on. If your
Okay.
daughter, right, was to be in a situation where you know that you have done and you see her doing it, would you try to correct it? Would you say, "Hey, wait a minute, I've done that before. Let's not go
You
that route because I did it."
you bringing it up on the back. You know what? I need to start replying to people in the chat. It's not that. Like what I was
Now she's
saying.
sideways.
No. Look, I'm trying to fix the phone so I can see everybody so I can
What do you
reply.
guys think? I should give her a permanent timeout. No, hold on for a minute.
No,
Hold
like
on.
for
Let her fix her phone. Go ahead, fix your phone.
I can't fix the phone because yours is turned the wrong way and I can't fix it.
All right, while you fixing that, we'll put you back on. Yeah,
So
I,
So the question you asked me was
is would you um
something
give
about a
advice,
daughter.
yeah, to your daughter, all right, if she was to do something that you already have done, and you
So
basically would say, hey, wait a minute, don't do that because that ain't cool because I did that, because I've heard our guest come on, and she said a lot of things, but a lot of people do think
a
like
lot of
that, like it's
things.
okay to be a
A lot
side
of
chick,
things. A lot of
or
things
yeah.
like what?
And listen, we all go through things and we
We
all allow certain things in our lives,
I
you
don't see
know,
nothing wrong with it.
and let me tell you, and I when I was younger and I was her age, I thought the same way. I was okay with that. Okay. But with that being said, it it took me a little bit when I started growing up and I'm like, hold on a second. If I allow this to happen and continue to allow this to happen, because again, I was just like Mel, I was okay with certain things that men were putting me or through. Okay. But I realized that I didn't love myself as much as I needed to in order for me to tell them, hey, I love myself too much for you to be doing this to me. I value
yeah,
myself
yeah,
too
I agree.
much for me to do this. And you know what? I am proud to say I'm 51 years old. Okay. I have no regrets of anything that I've done in my life. And I've been around. uh, wait, let me finish the sentence. Been around the half the world.
Whoa.
No, 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 no.
What?
Yeah, I
No,
was gonna
I
say
don't
that
got it.
that
No,
that made
no,
me
no, no,
kick
no.
you out.
That sounded
That
bad.
made me
That
kick you
sounded
out.
bad. That
She
sounded
said it.
bad. That came out wrong. But hold on. Let me fix myself before you guys cut me off. I even caught myself. Okay. I am 51 years old. So, like, what is that saying? Like, you're halfway around the world. You're at your
Been
halfway
around the
mark.
world.
Okay.
Been around the world.
So, in my five or yeah, these 5 decades of my life that I've passed, I've transitioned myself in every decade. And in the decade that I'm in, which I call it level 50, okay, at level 50, your whole mind changes, the way you start thinking, the way the your perspective, it
Yeah.
changes.
You got some
Everything
time.
changes. You know,
You
you
got some
do. You
time.
got some time to grow up and stuff like that. Right now, if you ask me, hey Tata, would you allow this to happen? No, because I value myself more.
But
Now, I
here's
don't
this,
have a
Tata.
hold on to answer, jump real quick. I don't have a daughter, but I have nieces. And I will tell you that when I see my nieces doing something and it reminds me of something that I used to do, I quickly said, hey, I'm just gonna tell you
Yeah,
this.
just because this is, yeah,
You
yeah, that's
know,
great
I've
advice.
been here, done that. Try
Don't
not
do
to
it.
do it this
Hmm.
way. Do it this way instead.
It come out better.
Okay? Right.
And you know what? And going to the other side, if you do find somebody worthy of your time and your life,
There's another
you
question in there.
should cherish that person. Am I right? You should treat that person good. You should give that person everything that person needs, emotionally, uh security, and all
You
that.
know, one of the things that I require
Wait,
now,
wait, wait, Tata. Let me ask you a question.
sure.
Now, I was having a conversation with someone earlier about this. Something similar.
Okay. Okay.
Something similar. Now, my question is, why, if you was a side chick or you did something before when you were younger, which you had, I'm gonna say it. To me, a woman's worth is more when she's younger and less experienced. But then when she gets older, she decides that her standards are higher. Why do you feel that you could get with more from someone else after you gave your value
Everything to
to
somebody
someone
before
else?
that. Yeah.
No, 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 no. You gave your value to someone, your high value to someone else, and you got less for it, and now you got lower value. When I say value, I mean we're talking relationship value. To you giving less value to someone else, but you want more for it. Explain that.
Again, it goes with the levels of life. Okay. The only time that I was ever a side chick was with my ex when he married my best friend out of revenge. I accepted it. That's the only reason why I did it, because that was my man. Okay. Not only that, at the time that I did it, and it is no excuse, but I can tell you that if you were ever in the shoes that I was in, you would have done it too. But when I lost my son, this was not thinking at all. All I wanted to do was be with the person that I wanted to be with, and I couldn't be with my son, and I wanted to be with my ex. And if it took me being a side chick just to feel that love again that I so needed, I accepted it. But 10 years have passed. Okay. I was only a side chick, I want to say, for the first 2 years of the relationship. Okay. 8 years
Mm.
have passed. Okay. I'm not the same person I used to be. Okay. One, I grew up. Second, I would never allow myself to put in that situation, because not only did I put my me personally, my body in jeopardy, because I knew he was messing with his girl or his wife. Now he's messing with me. I didn't know who his wife was sleeping with. So I was risking myself. Okay. Because at that time, you know, I didn't care. I was like, fuck it. We've never used any protection while we were together. Why now? You know, and I still did it. And to this day, I think, God, knock on wood, I never caught anything, because we were all clean. We were all clean people. But still, that was a risk that I don't want to take no more. Would I ever be a side chick? No. Do I value myself more now that I did when I was younger? Yes. Do I appreciate life more as being the grown adult that I am now? Absolutely. I don't take life for granted no more, because at one point I did take life for granted. I'm not gonna lie, but
And I think
it
I
goes
think we
with
all
growth.
did.
It goes with growth.
It goes
The
with
older
growth.
you
It
get,
goes with
the
growth.
only thing you want is stability. Stability, somebody loyal to you, somebody that respects you, respects your time, your love, your presence, the little things that you do. It doesn't matter what you have in your bank or what you have, it's how you treat the person that matters. And I've always said that. Okay. The value doesn't hold in your bank account, what you got, what car you drive, what if you live with whoever, how big your house is. No, it's how that person treats you, how that person respects you when you're not with them. Okay, even when you're not in the room, do they defend your name when you're not there? when a woman approaches you, hello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're listening.
Okay. So I that threw me off my train of thought, but um
Well, I'm gonna bring you
what
back right to it. But you were saying was is when you get older, as you get when you was young, you made mistakes when you was young. Now that you're older, you try to correct the mistakes you made when you were young. But the problem is, it's not even a problem. Is it too late to fix the problem that you caused when you were young? You know, and we discussed that loyalty, honest, and faithfulness to number one, yourself, not to
Mhm.
anybody else, but to yourself,
To
because
myself.
you is what matters. You know what I'm saying? So when you say, I was in a relationship or even a friendship, it's not even a relationship, it could be just a friendship, that you have to be loyal, you have to be honest and faithful, no matter what, things
And
come out better.
and I'm gonna tell you, and that goes for friendships too. Not only
Mhm.
relationship, it goes for friendship. Because let me tell you, I could sit here and I could tell you, man, I've have I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people. Um, but many is people that I know and people that I used to know. I'm that type of person. If I'm your friend and I fucks with you, I fucks with you. And I'm loyal to the end. If you have a problem with somebody, jump. If you have a problem with somebody, let's just say, and
Mhm.
you have a problem with Kobe, okay? You and Kobe don't talk.
Mhm.
Does that mean that because
No,
I'm
it don't.
friends with you, because I'm friends with you, I can't be friends with Kobe? He
Absolutely
did
you
something
can.
to you.
Not to
He did
you,
something
but
to you. He
but
didn't do something for me or to
it de-
me. But
but it
but
Ah,
but it
but wait,
depends. But it depends.
it depends on what he did because now not only do I know that you guys don't speak, but if I know that the reasons why don't speak is because of betrayal or lies or dishonesty, then I'm going to keep cordial with Kobe because I have a friendship or acquaintance with Kobe and I'm not going to treat him any different, but I'm going to keep my distance and I know to what extent I could treat Kobe, but I
Well,
won't treat him any different. Like if that like to the point where I'm not going to stop talking to him because you don't talk to him.
yeah. But Kobe only has a few friends, and right here on this podcast, he only has two friends:
Yeah, it's just right
you and
here.
me,
It's just
and
us.
you and I, because nobody really likes him. His face.
nobody don't like him.
No.
All right, y'all. Let's land this plane, man.
Oh
We
no, no, no,
tackled
no.
the.
We're not landing this plane. We got
Oh
something to
Lord. Okay.
talk about.
All right, let's go.
Oh
Let's
So,
do
God.
it, man.
so someone texted me and said beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's bullcrap. But okay, let's go with that. And asked me, would you rather experienced woman or unexperienced woman sexually? Let me answer that. I
That's a
would
good
rather,
question.
I would rather an unexperienced woman because
All
I
the
don't
way.
want. I put it similar to me playing video games. I don't want to start a game and then somebody plays that game, and then up to a certain part, I take over.
And
No,
also, and
I would like
also,
my
not,
women the same way. There's no
and not
also to
only,
that.
and hold on. Wait till
He
I
cut
say
me
it,
off. Ain't that something?
because I have an
My
answer for
thought
that.
that I'm saying something and you cut me off. Go ahead, Joe.
Hold
I'll
on.
wait.
He's gonna forget. Shut up.
Also, it also doesn't mean sexually. Also, it means mentally. A lot of women, right, that are experienced, bring those experience to that other relationship. If you know what I'm trying to get. So, for instance, she was abused. Okay. Now she takes that abuse to the new relationship.
Was she
And that could
actually
cause,
abused? Because
well,
there's a lot of women that say they were abused and then they don't
physically,
actually
mentally,
be
you can
abused.
tell. You can tell because they will
Not it
mention it to you.
depends. They
They will
will make
mention
up
it
a
to you.
story in their goddamn head. Just because they said it doesn't mean it happened.
I
It's
have to
their
agree with
perspective.
Kobe. I have
That's
to
their
agree with Kobe.
perspective.
Hmm.
It's their perspective.
I agree with him too. I agree with him with that. But you know, could it be that they are abused before? I understand what you're saying. Maybe it was a lie, but most of the time it's not a lie, and you can tell.
Oh
You
my
can tell
God.
by the way they
Because
talk
just
to you.
because someone say that somebody is abused doesn't necessarily mean it happened in real life. That is their perspective. They might be in victim mode.
Yeah,
Oh, he talked to me wrong. What?
Yeah.
And
It's
that's
a form of
considered abuse.
manipulation. It's a form of manipulation.
how you can tell somebody's manipulating somebody? What are the signs? What is the first sign
It
you should
depends
look
on what
for?
it is.
It depends. It all depends. It
Give
all
me one.
depends.
Give me one. Give me one. As you think about it, Kobe,
No,
you absolutely right. A lot of people fake, but and then it's controlling. It's what
it's
Dr.
not.
was saying.
They're not faking. They really believe that that's what's happening. When in all actuality, it's not. They are not being abused. What they're thinking is, it could be something as simple as telling them no. They're not used. A woman with pretty privilege is not used to no. They're not. So all they got to do, you tell them no. Huh? How dare you? Like, what is this? What is this new thing? Oh, you just abusive. You a narcissist. That's how it works. I've seen it
That's not
happen.
how it works, Tata. That's not how it works. That's the number one sign.
And I'm not
Always
saying
blaming the other person.
It's just trying to deviate, divert the
like
blame
the blame.
to somebody else. They will never take the blame. They will always find an excuse. Instead of accepting the blame and taking responsibility for yourself, you're actually finding an excuse for whatever reason. It could be
And that
anything.
could and that could be physical too, right? Not only mental. What we're talking about is mental. Could it be physical too? Can physical be in part of that dynamic in a sense?
Physical? What do you mean
Physical.
Yeah,
physical?
physical. Okay,
Give an
like
example.
physical. Okay, for example, all right, they don't want to be touched. They don't want to be sweet talked. They don't want to romance. They don't want movies out. It's always about them, 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 them. And if they don't get their way, they always blaming it on you. Oh, it's because of you I'm like this. Or I'm this way because you're that way.
Kobe, go ahead, Kobe. Tell them
Go
what that
ahead,
is.
Kobe. Go ahead, Kobe. Could it be that? Can that have been added to the sauce? Go ahead.
Is this getting close to home? Blink one time. Blink one time.
He's-
Do we need to call somebody? Call the law over there to help somebody out? Not saying anybody, man. Just saying.
Just lift up the hat and scratch your head.
I got.
Suck your lips,
I'm
bro.
just saying.
Suck your lips, bro. Suck your upper lip.
No, but I'm saying. But think about it. Think about it, y'all. It's not only mental. A lot of the things is mental. Could it be
No,
physical? Could it be
it could.
physical?
Uh, uh, like there's not this. That's sketchy. The mental thing.
That that's not a mental thing. That what you see there is a person that is not interested and is finding any excuse in the book to not do something with you.
And not be the bad
Yes.
guy.
and not be the bad guy and say, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't
So
touch
So
me.
they
It's
they
like,
throwing you
don't.
hints. They throwing
And
you
then they're like,
hints.
oh, my head hurts. Oh, I can't sleep. Oh my God, I have cramps and I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, my boobs hurt. Oh God. Oh, my back is killing me. All those, all those are excuses, my friend.
Yeah, they're
but
basically just telling. They're giving you hints for you to leave them, but they don't want to be the bad guy, so they won't leave
Now,
you.
now, when they do that and you say, oh, okay, my bad. And then you get your phone and you start, what you doing over there? Who you calling? Who you texting? Oh, you don't want to spend time with me? Oh, you don't want to lay down in the bed and watch a movie with me? Oh, you're too busy on your phone? Who are you talking to? Oh, so your things are more important than me? How about family time? How about me time? When was the last time we went out? When was the last time we went out to dinner? All that will be thrown in your face as of
interesting.
as a distraction of what's going on. A lot of people stay with people for convenience, not because there is some type of love. And I get it because at these eras and this time, okay, like it's hard
But
to
that's most
to
men.
up. Yeah, yeah. That is most men. That is
I
most men.
I'm not with
But
nobody because of. I'm not gonna be with nobody. As a man, you really can't be with nobody because of love. It got to be convenience, and then it turns into something. But out of love, no. You'd
Because
be a
you never
fool.
experienced it.
No, no, no. Women can experience love like that. Men cannot
Like
do that. It will get in. It will get in the way of our job as being a man.
and that's
Kobe,
when the problems start. That's where
Kobe,
everything, the loyalty,
Kobe.
the honest, and the
I'm telling you
faithfulness
the
go down the
truth.
drain.
But Kobe, how is it that that takes away from you being a man?
Because our love is not that love.
So what is
Our
your
love is
type?
more
What is the
protecting,
man's type of love?
Duty.
protecting,
What? No, no, hold
security.
on, jump. What did you say? Did you say duty?
Yes.
What is your duty?
Our duty. Make sure the bills is paid. Make sure we get our asses up to work. Make sure that we're
Yeah,
holding you
I agree
responsible
with him.
to things that needs to be done. Because
Okay.
if we're head over heel in love with you, we're not going to be able to do that because it would probably cause you it would cause you not harm, but it would give you um it would it would inconvenience you. And your inconvenience as a man that's in love with her head over heels hurts because then we're not, and when I'm saying we're, the man will not be comfortable with seeing you inconvenienced. That's the easiest way to say it.
And
But
and to,
hold, but wait a minute, and I get it. Now, I understand exactly now the duties of a man, and you're absolutely right, and I agree with that. Okay. But the woman that you're with, if she distracts you from your duty, then that's not the woman you need to be with.
You're
Because a
right.
woman, because the woman that really wants to be with you will never interfere with your duties, but in
She don't know
turn
better. She
help
don't know better.
you,
She
but
don't
in
know better.
turn, but in turn help you make things a little bit easier for you.
She
Okay,
doesn't know better.
dude, I get it, and
By
that's where.
nature, by nature of a woman. You always with
Okay,
me.
but you will never find that in an unexperienced woman that you said you prefer to have than over an experienced one.
Exactly. and what you're saying is the conundrum. I want.
You just
I want
said
the
you
thought
said you
process.
preferred an unexperienced woman to an
I'm telling you something.
experienced one.
And I'm
Okay.
telling you, that's the conundrum. The conundrum is you want a woman that act like she's experienced, but you don't want that mileage. You don't want that experience on her.
Who wants a used car when they could get a brand new car? With a brand new car, the problems of a brand new car, you could understand it better. And this is just an example. An old car, you don't you know the signs, but you don't know how to fix it.
But wait, hold on. Are you referring to the old car to the experienced woman and a new car to a unexperienced woman?
Yes.
Is that?
It's just an example because
that was such a horrible example. That was such a horrible example. Horrible.
Listen,
horrible.
We all want brand new cars. Even a woman. A woman wants a man who is not married 30, 40 times. That has 18
she doesn't
kids.
Care.
Let's be realistic. Care. A man doesn't want a woman.
No.
She doesn't care.
That has
she doesn't care.
18
she wants a man.
kids because
a
to
woman
her,
wants a man.
It's just a relationship and on to the next as soon as things get hard.
Yo, you
well, it depends. It all depends because it all depends because number one, if you accept a woman with 7 children, and I'm gonna put that number out there, 7 children. Okay.
Get the hell out of here.
For example, I would never 7 kids. I'm out the door.
7 kids, but you accepted that. Okay, you accepted that. That's more than one.
One of a million men would accept that. Not every man would accept that. That's too much baggage.
I don't know about that one, but I've seen it done.
I've seen it.
With a woman, and I'm not saying it's possible. I just said it was 1,000,000 to 1. Now, would a woman accept a man that has 18 kids and 18 different mamas?
I see it happen. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I'm not saying it's impossible.
No,
but the problem
I personally wouldn't. I personally wouldn't.
The problem is that man.
That to me is a pinga dulce. Y esa pinga dulce quiere bollo.
Yeah,
no.
But the problem is that man or that woman is already damaged. They damaged from the relationship.
Stop comparing a man to a woman. A woman
I'm not
with
comparing
18
a man
kids.
to a woman.
You are, because you said a man with 18 kids or a woman with 18 kids. They are not the same.
It's not
they're not the same. Okay, you're right. They're not the same. But a man carries his problems on his shoulders. A woman carries the problems in her waist. Nobody cares.
I am looking for something to. So, guys, no, I just wanted to let you guys know and see this beautiful little charm. This is an order. Yeah, you do that while I do this. So, guys, this is anxiety, and this is a pen that I created for a customer that ordered it for me. These are available. I make these beautiful pens as well. And I'll just show you some little things that I have here. This is the Labubu. Okay. Some of my items are glow in the dark. These are actual workable pens. So if you guys are interested, hit me up. Send me a DM and we'll talk. Send me. I have colors, choices, everything. I have all different characters. So yeah. Call me, hit me up. So this advertisement was brought to you by Divines by Designs by Tata.
Congratulations, Tata. Kobe, what else, man? I was just kidding about that, man. I just wanted to see.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't, bro. No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
So what I apologize. Like something that was said a while ago by somebody.
I apologize.
And he messed it all up.
Well, repeat it then if you want to, Daggett.
No,
You
man.
and your Lucy
All right.
Ricardo hat there. Yeah. So we tackled everything, man. We had a great podcast. Thank you to our crazy host that came in. I will be pressing the block button on that crazy one.
No, she
Believe.
was fine. She was great.
No, she was good. She was good. She had a lot of points because a lot of women do that today and age. But does that
Yeah.
have to do with them being immature, or that just them being
Just
hurt throughout
no,
all
no,
relationships,
no.
or is that
It's
just
called going
that person?
through, no, it's just going through life. Life happens and shit happens.
I ain't
And
never been no
Yes,
and
side
and
dude.
because you are different,
never
and
heard
I'm
of that.
talking about a woman. I'm not talking about a man. Okay? Your selective hearing is awful today for both of you. Okay? So
What?
let's check on this. But
I got my
listen,
headphones.
anyways, so this stems, it's not because of anything, but I've been in her shoes, and she's been through a lot in her life for the past couple of years with her, with family. So she's been going through a lot, and us being vulnerable as women that we are, when we go through a lot, we put up a lot. Okay, and I just hope that, with time, as she gets older, she'll eventually understand our perspective, because me and you jump are older. We're probably the oldest ones here. Kobe, if you don't open your eyes and stop falling asleep on this podcast, I'm going to ban you from next time.
Why do you
Okay?
think that I'm freaking closing? My eyes is wide open.
Really? Because I'm going to
You're
go back
falling
and I'm going to
asleep.
take a screenshot. I'm going to take a screenshot of you doing this right now.
I might be rolling. I might be rolling my eyes,
No,
but I'm not. My eyes are
you
closed.
did one of these.
Listen,
Based
listen,
on what you were saying,
listen. She gave some good advice. She gave a good
She
advice.
did.
You know,
She did.
she gave good
She did.
advice
And
of
and
not
and
what
and it
to
was,
do.
and this was, again, this is everybody's own opinions and
Mhm.
experiences. Okay, she spoke about her experiences and her opinions, and everybody's respected for it, just like I spoke on mine uh experiences as well. Something
that's
that
fine.
I hardly talk about, but if it wasn't from those experiences, it wouldn't made me the woman that I am today. So I'm thankful for all those experiences, the tough lessons and all that stuff. I appreciated it because, again, it made me stronger. It made me who I am today.
But does it
So,
make
and
you
I'm
And not
okay
more
with
only
that.
that,
valuable?
you could,
Does it make you more
No,
and not only
valuable?
that,
it's
and not only
doesn't
that,
make it
you can
doesn't make
pass
me
that
more
on.
valuable. Absolutely, it doesn't make me more valuable, but it makes me more knowledgeable, to not make the same mistakes, to try things
Right
different.
here.
Last week, and in the beginning of the cast, when we were talking about, it was something that Kobe had said, or somebody, one of us, one of the men had said, women, they just need to, just be quiet and listen. And it's funny because I said that in my last podcast. What would you have changed different with your relationship with your ex? And what did I say? I would have shut up and listened. What did I say? I said, shut up and listen. And I still stand behind it. And this is still a learning process for me. Okay. I'm not an easy person. I'm not. I have a very strong character. But,
We
but,
know.
when I love hard. And when I'm all in it, I'm all in it. And everybody knows that. And if there's
And
something
everybody,
about
and
me, and
everybody should be like that.
mm, and anybody can know that when I say Tata got your back, Tata got your back. And Tata got your back until you fuck it up. Not me, because I will never pull back. But until you fuck it up. What does it take for you to fuck up with me? A little lie that big,
It-
that big, that big.
And that's what you
Why?
called honest, being honest.
Mhm.
Just being
Being
honest.
honest. I'm
Being
not Willy
honest could
Wonka.
destroy everything.
I'm not Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat shit. I keep it real 100%. Still me. I've always been this way. Nobody could ever take that away from me. And if there's anything anybody could say the day that I'm gone, that was the loyal person I've ever met in my life.
Kobe,
Most loyal person I've ever met in my life.
Kobe, what kind of advice you give to the men when like Tata
Well,
did right now with all loyal
if
honesty
she
and faithfulness?
if she has a kid, stay away. If she has more than two kids with two baby fathers,
Run.
stay the hell away.
Hmm.
That's what I'm
Why?
telling. That's what I'm telling my son.
Why? So why wouldn't you be with a woman that has more than one baby daddy?
I don't want to be with a woman that has one baby daddy. That man has control of you in your house, especially if the kid is there. If the kid is in your house, he has control of what to say. And anybody that disagrees has to think, okay, so unless the guy is dead, he's going to see his kid. You got another person, a male part inside your house. Then he has to have control of his kid as he should. That's another person, another male having say so in your house. Whether indirectly or directly is still another voice in your house. So why would you put yourself through it? I won't let my son do that. My sons, I'm raising sons. They are not going to have to deal with that. It's not something that they need to do. Because the best thing that could come out of that is you help raise someone else's sperm. Okay.
And he's right. And he's absolutely right. Because you got to understand, as a man, you're the king of the castle. You are the foundation
Hell
of
primitive.
everything you touch. You're the lead way. And if anybody or anything stops you from doing your job, it could create a problem in half. So what do? You just stay away from the problem. That way you don't waste your time and you don't waste your money, because time is very valuable. So yeah, I actually I totally agree with Cole. Totally agree.
Mm,
Too many baby daddies, unless he's dead or unless he's wiped in the face of this world where he has nothing to do with the child, then you can
No,
step in.
because he can still step back in. If he's alive, he can still step back in. And even if he's dead, you're dealing with the ghost of him. If my daddy was here, if my husband was here, I wouldn't even be with you. Bam.
True.
and it's true. And and I'm thinking, if I were a man, if I were a man, I wouldn't be with a woman that has multiple baby fathers either, because that just tells me that you're something's going on.
Exactly. And you know how many women I've heard tell me, and and I'm a person that they talk to because they know that I'm not. I don't care enough for me to even repeat what they say, but they'll tell me that their baby father always have access to them. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, I wouldn't, I couldn't, and even to assume responsibility of somebody else's child living in my own home, and God forbid, something happens to that child under your watch, all hell's gonna break loose because their child got hurt. And it's not even your child. So me putting myself in the man's shoes, I wouldn't either. Okay. Now,
And I could
as
imagine.
a mm, as a
I
woman,
could. Mhm.
I've only had one baby daddy, one child. Okay. I did not have children. I could have, but I lost all my pregnancies, but they were with my son's father. Never had that. Um, my I have siblings. I have a sister who has three baby daddies. Okay, but the third baby daddy, I have to give it to him. He stepped up to the plate, and my sister's first two kids, that their father is not in their life, he's in the process of adopting them and assuming responsibility for him
Oh,
because he loves those kids. He's raised them, and they
oh,
love him and respect him too, you know, and I
But
respect
but
him
but
for doing that, but not all
you
men do
do
that.
not, because
I
it's
was
a
gonna say,
fool's job. That's a
Huh?
and
fool's
the good
job.
guys always finish last. Good
I'm not
guys
gonna
always
say the
finish last.
good guys are bad guys. You're taking care of somebody else's sperm.
But at the end of the day,
How could you love somebody else's sperm?
very
You,
easy.
that's some
Very
dumb stuff.
easy.
That,
Listen,
I,
it's not, no, not really. Not necessarily. So you're gonna tell me that you said how can you love somebody else's kids?
sperm.
They're children. They're born. They're
You
not sperm.
they started out as sperm, so they will remain sperm.
There's somebody else's
They're not
problem,
mine.
not
They're
mine.
not mine. They're not mine.
Okay.
And you know
So
what? And you know what? And I say that because a lot of the times, a lot of the women, and I'm not saying you, Tata, I'm just saying a lot of the women,
With the disclaimer.
when you um when you work and take care of this kid, all right, and treat them like it's yours, there's always a borderline of what you can do and what you can't do. What you can't do is you can't discipline them like if they were
Who?
your own.
Hey, in my
I'm
house
no,
they
just saying.
getting
It's just saying.
disciplined.
The mother's gonna say something
no.
all the time. The mother's
No,
gonna
Yep.
say
no,
something
they're
all the
not.
time or feel
No, you
some
pick
type of
wrong.
way.
You
Yes,
pick
sir.
wrong. You pick
Yes, sir.
wrong. You pick wrong.
How did I pick wrong?
I'm just saying in general,
Oh, if
if
you pick the wrong
Kobe,
if
woman,
Kobe,
yes,
Kobe,
yes.
Kobe. First of all, shut up. You said you wouldn't even date a woman with a child. So shut up. Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Thank you,
Go
thank you,
ahead.
thank you. So I was saying before, some women, not all women,
actually
okay.
you just helped my argument. You just helped my argument.
I am. So there's borderlines. There's borderlines where you can take care of this kid. You can work, treat the kid like yours, buy him, support him, football games, teaching him things, whatever that is, depending on the age. But then there's always a borderline, and when you see that borderline and it's not
And who
working
picks
for
up
you,
who's on the other side of the line? So who can
the
do that?
the of what say it again,
Who can do what you say is a problem for you
the
to do?
the actual buyout, the actual father of that kid.
Oh,
With
so
no hands down, the true
the
father
actual
could,
father can do that. But
of course,
so the
it
true
depends.
father is paying all the bills. Who's paying the bills?
The true father would be paying all the bills. The true
No,
father
but
would
who's
be
paying the bills
disciplining
in the house?
the father.
No. So if the father is still in the house paying all the bills, what are we talking about?
We're talking about the stepfather, the
Where the
person who's
stepfather at? What is he doing?
the stepfather. The stepfather is in the equation. He's in the situation. He's in the
Where's he
But is
situation.
living?
the stepfather living in the house with the child and the husband?
Wait a minute, you broke up there. The father is living
Is
with
the
the
is
ex.
okay? You said you were talking about the stepfather, right? Okay. Kobe said,
Correct.
"Is who's paying the bills in the house?" You said the father is, right? But you're
Well,
living in the
yeah,
house. But
yeah,
the
yeah.
stepfather's living in the
Listen,
house.
well, the stepfather is living in the house. The father is
Mm.
paying child support. Okay, the
That's not paying the
stepfather is
bills.
That's
Child
not paying
support
bills.
is not paying the bills of the house.
okay.
No,
It's for the child. It's for the child. You're right. It's
it's
not
for
paying
the
the bills. It's
child.
for the child.
Now, what the
Now,
mother does with the money is something different.
whatever she does with the money, maybe she spends it all on the kid. Who knows? All right. But what I'm
Or the
saying is,
nails or the hair or everything
whatever
else.
whatever
Mhm.
the situation is,
Damn,
okay.
it sucks to be
The
that, to
the
be honest
thing
with you.
is, the stepfather has no say in certain situations, especially disciplining these kids.
Yeah,
That's where the
Wait,
line goes. That's where the
yeah.
how
line
does that
stops.
work? I don't
That's
understand.
why. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
It
understand.
doesn't work.
You
It
can't
doesn't
discipline
work.
him. You can't scream at the kid.
You can't. It's not
You
your
Why?
can't
kid.
hit him.
Why?
It's not your kid.
That's
You
not
can't
your
at the
kid.
end of the year.
Is he in my
At the end of
house?
the year, you cannot
Am
put
I
him
paying
on
bills?
your tax return, but
Am
you
I
spent
paying
all this
bills?
money.
If I'm paying bills, if I'm paying the bills of that house, that kid will be on my tax return. If I'm paying the bills of that house, I will discipline that kid. If I'm paying the bills of the
That
house
kid
and
is
I
not
feel
going on child. No, that kid is not going on your tax return unless you're married to that his mama.
And then he's legally yours. And then he's legally yours.
Even then, you could only claim him when she's allowed to claim him. Because when the child is divorced or when the parents are separated, the parents take turns claiming each kid. So it's a fair game on each one. 1 year it's father, 1 year it's mother. 1 year it's father, 1 year it's mother.
I wouldn't
That's
know.
how it
I
works.
wouldn't know.
Okay. And I'm telling you, that's how it works.
And that's a good
Okay.
thing. I didn't know
So,
that either. I didn't know that either.
yes,
I thought it was the
yes.
person who
I
actually
didn't do
made
that.
more money and spent more money.
I didn't do that.
No,
I
absolutely
didn't do
not.
that.
That is not
I
true.
didn't do that.
Now, because you didn't do that because probably there was an agreement between you guys.
No, I
Uh,
told
uh,
her that this is what's happening and that's what happened.
you told her what happened.
I'm taking my sons and I'm watching my sons. They're staying with me and you can visit whenever you want and I'm taxes and all that going to me.
Okay. But you are the primary person, and that was an agreement between y'all two. If y'all take it to court, the judge will tell you no. If you didn't know.
I guess.
Now, now, now. Does she take the kids at any time? Do they spend time with
Well,
her,
they old
vacation
now.
or anything?
They
Okay,
old
but when they
now.
were younger. Well, when they're younger. When they were younger.
Um, they visit. They ain't with
Over the
me.
weekend. No, I know, but over
Yeah,
the weekend or just one
occasionally,
day. Okay.
occasionally,
But but
occasionally.
but 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 that worked out for you. It worked out for
Yeah.
you because there
It
was
didn't
an
work. I made
understanding.
it work.
Well, you made it work. But there's other situations with other
No, there's not.
people that
Were
is
you
not
legally
like
married?
that.
Were you legally married to her?
Yes,
And in your divorce, who has the custody
I had the custody.
since your divorce?
Yeah,
Okay. Did you guys agree to that when you guys drew up all the papers and then just told the judge this is what we agreed upon and the judge said okay?
I guess that's the way the verb is. This is what happened. This is see. It was not a choice. It was. This is what's going down. This is how it's going down. That's it. I'm being honest. I'm being totally honest.
Yeah, something's not adding. The math ain't mathing.
Why?
Why? Because when you are married, was this in the state of Florida, first of all?
Yes.
Okay. In the state of Florida, okay, if you get married and you have children, okay, and it's an amicable, you know, it's not anything toxic or anything like that. There was no nothing or whatever. Usually, the state, and the reason why I'm telling you is my father raised me. My father raised all his children. My mother did not raise me, and I'll make that
Okay.
clear.
Okay.
Okay, and I made that clear last time. When my father went to court, okay, the judge asked my father, "What do you want to do?" He said, "I want to take custody of my daughter and my son." Okay, me and my brother are 5 years apart. We were born on the same day. My mother had no problems with that, but she went crazy and told the judge, "I'll give them to them, but I'll sell them to them. I'll sell them to him, $25,000 each." And the judge
Whoa.
said, "Yeah." And the judge said this, and I had the transcript. "Sir Joaquin, you have full custody of both of your children. Um, if she wants visitation, she can, but it has to be supervised visitations. Your tax returns, you are to do the tax returns as the children are forever in your home." Now, what happened? Everything was fine. My dad had another child, a girl, my little sister, with another woman. That marriage was not so great. That was a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. On the divorce, the
What made it? What
judge
made it back and
gave
forth? What made it back and forth? The kids, or just this situation
the
with
the mom
mom?
she ended up getting charged with child neglect. She burned my sister with third-degree burns with
Whoa,
gunpowder.
whoa, 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 whoa. Too much
Yeah. Let
personal
me pull up this
information.
disclaimer. Hold on now.
Nah, don't disclaimers. It's too much personal information.
So
Too late for the
so what
disclaimer.
so one of the things that happened was when they went to court, the judge gave custody to my father and told them, when the daughter goes back and forth with the mom or whatever the case may be, she ended up having to turn around and pay child support to my father. And then the judge said that, to be fair, okay, they would have to do 1 year of tax returns is her mom, and the other one, like, they will alternate. It got to the point where my dad uh was doing it. He did it the first year. The second year, when it was his turn to file, because he let her file first. When it was his turn to file, she already went and filed first before he did.
Hmm.
So what happened was they went back to court, and now the judge said, "Well, guess what? You no longer have the rights to claim her on your tax returns," and gave my dad full custody rights and told her if she wants to see her mother, she could see her, but supervised through the courts. And that was it. And that's where it ended. I know a lot of people who share tax returns when they're not together no more and they have a share custody. They share tax returns 1 year one year the other. You, Kobe, are different
But,
because you're just
let me, Kobe.
headstrong.
But let me. But let
We
me
ain't
ask
even
you a
go to
question. Let me ask y'all a question.
we didn't even go
Um.
to we didn't go to the what is that, child custody? We didn't even do that. We didn't
Did
do
you
that.
have? You didn't have to go to child custody because it should have been part of your divorce.
No,
Go
but
back
by
to
the
your
time we
divorce
got
paper.
it, By the time we got a divorce,
The kids were
the
already
youngest
living with you.
was
It was
the
already done
youngest was
with. It was already
18.
done with. She had custody of him,
No,
right?
she did not. She never had custody of my kids. Those are my kids. He was 18 by the time we got a divorce.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, after that, there's nothing to do. You can't, unless the kids are still in full-time students, you can't claim them no more. Now, if they're in school and living with you, hell yeah, you can still claim them. But if they're not, you can't after 18. So
Hmm.
it's a hit or miss.
That's interesting. That's
Hmm
interesting. That's very interesting. And that's good to know
Now,
because a lot of people get in themselves in a situation and think, hey, man, I'm going to put you in my tax return. And then to
hey,
find out you can't even do that.
hey, listen, not to bust anybody's bubble, but there was one topic we did not touch tonight.
What's
And
that?
what was that?
You can't trust no liar.
Well, you're right. You can't trust no liar. You cannot trust no liar. Listen, with so much craziness going around, it's messed up to have your own partner lie. I
Bruh.
believe once you lie, a liar is a liar. You should not even deal with a liar, and that's any kind of lie. It could be, I was at the store and you wasn't at the store. You was at home. A lie is a lie, no matter what,
No matter how you
and
see it.
no
No
matter how
matter
you
how
see
you
it.
see it. And you know what's worse? You know what's worse? That when they lie so much, they start believing in their
They believe.
lies, and they
You know what?
and they make a whole scenario in their head.
I was
Where are
gonna
these
have an
people?
episode on that. I was gonna have an episode on that. What's the difference between a pathological liar versus a regular
Pathological
lie?
liar.
Versus a regular lie. A lie is something where you tell, hey, babe, you look good in those jeans, and you really don't look in those jeans. Or, babe, you don't look so out of shape. You still have your shape, and she's probably not in shape. Now, the other kind of lie will be somebody that tells a lie and keeps on telling the lie to cover that lie. I knew a person like that. He would lie, right, about being somewhere. And then he would lie about the people he was with. And then he would lie about what he had on and even lied about what he was driving. And it was crazy because it was a lie after lie, and it was all day, every day. We all lie. Let's admit it. You have told a lie somewhere along the line, you know, to protect the person, not to hurt a person, or or that means. Now, the other lie is somebody that actually makes a career out of it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, my friend, I ain't gonna say his name. I'm gonna protect his name, but everybody knew he was just liar. Just everything he would say was
Well,
just lie.
then I will say I have a similar person that I know, very close to me, and it hurts that every time that person opens his mouth,
It's a
I'm like,
lie.
my neck. Like, are you kidding me? And it's funny because I've always told this person, if I'm ever ask you a question, you keep it real because chances are
Yeah,
I
you get
already
that
know
quarter
the
lie.
answer.
Exactly,
Okay?
exactly, exactly.
Do you know? Do you, like it got to a point where this person is starting to believe their own lies, their
and
own
that's and that's the difference between a
lies,
lie, a
and it's
liar,
bad.
and a pathical liar.
It's
There's a
bad.
difference. There's a
It,
difference.
it it's bad to the point where you know people call me, and I'm like, I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know nothing. I plead the fifth. I don't know nothing. I don't know this person. No,
Uh,
no. Hey,
Why are you
Tata,
still
have you
telling
heard
lies
from
to
the?
me?
No,
No, thank you.
no. I can't. I cannot stand a liar and a habitual liar.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst. All right, y'all. We on that 2 hour limit. All right. So
Kobe,
thank you, Kobe.
Yes.
Kobe, you better open up your eyes,
My
girl.
eyes is wide
He,
open.
no, it's not.
I'm
You better
looking.
fix
I'm looking through the. I'm looking through the Facebook.
your closed lids. That's what you were
Whatever,
looking through.
close
Your
lids.
closed
That's what I'm gonna
lids.
call them tonight. Close lids.
Closed
Hey,
lids.
close lids. What up, close lids? Tata, you got anything final wrap up what you want to say, man, to all those people that deal with liars, baby mama dramas, daddy, uh, multiple daddy dramas. Close it up.
Listen, watch your six. Be careful. Go with your gut feeling. If you feel that something is off, chances are it's off. And if the math ain't mathin', it ain't gonna math, girl. So,
There
with
you
that
go.
being said, guys, don't forget if you guys want any custom made items, please hit me up. I have from pens to keychains to cups to domino sets, resins, anything you need, call me, hit me up. If you have something special and you want to give something unique, call me.
There
Call
you
me,
go. Stay.
DM me, send me a shout out. Kobe, Jump, it was a great show. Mel, I don't know if she's still watching, but thank you for joining us tonight. And until the next time, guys, I'm out. See
And
you soon.
I want to say thank you to Mel and hope to never see you again.
You don't do that. He's
Stay
joking,
backstage.
Mel.
Stay backstage. And what happened to Kobe? Kobe, where did you go? I put you on timeout. You got anything last thing you want to say before we go backstage real quick? All right, peace out, man. And to the rest of y'all, thank you for our co-host. Thank you for our host for coming in. Thank you for everybody for watching. You know, it's an interesting one. And please like and subscribe to the channel. That's right. Go on Facebook. You can go on TikTok. You can go on Instagram. All of those platforms right there. From the Jump Podcast, LLC.gmail.com. Go ahead and feel free to email me if you have any questions. And y'all, we're gonna be back next week. And special thanks to John Medina, my boy, my right hand guy. And see y'all next week, y'all. Peace. Put God first.
No one's safe.